The West did not even hear the blast because it was not from a battlefield, it was from Ouagadougou, where Captain Ibrahim Traoré detonated the myth of Western domination of Africa in silence. As analysts in Paris and Washington argued over African instability, Burkina Faso was offloading armored monsters and rocket launchers. Not donations, not assistance, but as evidence that Africa no longer sublets its defense. And suddenly, silence. No headlines, no cheers. Because how do you announce the end of your own agency? October 10th, 2025, a day that upended everything. Burkina Faso didn't merely get weapons on that day. It got independence, owned, controlled, and kept by its own hands. Traoré didn't come with foreign advisors on either side or luxury protectors. He stood with soldiers, having laid down his hands, feet on the ground, and uttered a single sentence that ended decades of reliance. We protect what belongs to us, and we owe no one. That was the actual explosion. The kind that doesn't leave cities in ruin, it rewrites history. Because for the first time in decades, an African country under attack wasn't waiting for rescue. It was rescuing itself. No borrowed security. No outsourced survival. Burkina Faso was not declining collaboration. It was remodeling it. Agreements with new partners had an add-on technology transfer. Each imported engine became a schoolroom. Each maintenance hangar turned into an apprenticeship. The Burkinabè were not only operating machines, they were learning how to make them. And overnight, the fantasy of Africa's dependence fell apart. A nation once described as fragile was now manufacturing its own mechanics, engineers, and officers who no longer required authorization to act. Traoré's creed was brief but radical: security through sovereignty. A nation that finances its own bullets determines the firing of them. He made the army a living embodiment of independence, training the troops in local languages, providing soldiers with food from local farms, constructing uniforms in local factories. An army that feeds off its own hands is afraid of no embargo. And with that, Burkina Faso ceased pursuing insurgents like NATO copycats and began defending like locals guarding their own homes. Now, that fire is igniting. From Bamako to Niamey, countries are reading Traoré's playbook, cutting back on foreign training, renegotiating partnerships, and posing the forbidden question: if Burkina Faso can do it alone, why can't we? What is happening isn't a coup revolution, because every convoy leaving Ouagadougou without a foreign flag in tow isn't just a win for Burkina Faso. It's a eulogy for the old way. The era of permission politics is dead. Africa will no longer wait to be validated. This is Awakened Africa, where Black reality shines bright.